No one can do better.
No. Hi, how you doing?
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Talk to me, say something.
Run a power move on him.
Hey, welcome to a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously all at the same time. It's not what you say, it's how it's said. And it's a right way and a wrong way to say and do any and everything. So please be mindful and respectable as you like the same done unto you. Sit back and relax because it's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so it's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time to enjoy the Carlos Stargell Show with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta born, and official North Carolinian, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made him, they broke the mold. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show.
No one can do it better.
Talk to me, say something.
Run a power move on him.
Yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good. Assalamu alaikum. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. A channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind all at the same time. So fit so freely and expeditiously. But it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable to those like as you like to say and done unto you. And there's a right way and a wrong way to do and say any and everything. So y'all just sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is gonna be a stone groove, I promise y'all. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't y'all dare be sour. Oh yeah. So now it's time. Okay, now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show. And guess what?
Talk to me, say something.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Assalamu alaikum. And all that too. Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show. I'm your host, that Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta born, now an official North Carolinian, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause when they made me, they broke the mold. How y'all doing today? I'm all right if y'all all right. It's like 69 degrees so far up here. Or probably warmer than that up here in Burlington, North Carolina. I'm just going by what it say right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all doing all right, I'm doing all right as well. Happy Sunday to each and every last one of you. But anyway, want to give shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, May 19th.
Happy birthday.
And want to give shout outs to everybody all across the country, all around the world, and all my family and peeps out there in Atlanta, Georgia, the surrounding area, and to just the whole state of Georgia. Oh yeah, and I ain't forgot. Happy birthday to heavenly birthday to Brother Malcolm X. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, brother.
Yeah, happy birthday to Malcolm X on the real, for real. And I was getting ready to talk about him too as well. Now, this brother done set so many boundaries for us. Oh yeah, and happy birthday. Shout out to our son-in-law, LaVensa. I ain't gonna say his nickname on there because he might reach across and sock me an aisle all the way from Georgia to North Carolina. Just kidding, but no, happy birthday son-in-law LaVinsa. Right on, right on. But anyway, getting back to talking about old Malcolm. Now this dude made a lot of difference to as well. Him and a whole lot of the Southern leaders, but keeping it real with y'all. Now, like our Southern leaders like Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, Ralph David Abernathy, Hosea Williams, and all Andrew Young, and all the cats down in the South. Now, y'all know Malcolm, even though Malcolm, he was in the Nation of Islam, and that was one powerful brother. And I think he said his biggest regrets, later on when he called his fellow leaders chicken picking Uncle Tom leaders, but he realized that everybody had to come together. And just like he always say to us, until we learn how to unite among ourselves, we're not going to unite with nobody. And that is true. That's still true to this day. But back to him. Now, before he became Malcolm, he was Malcolm Little, a hustler, a pimp, did everything under the sun, for real. But I think what really got him, what changed his life, when he got in cost, when he did his bid in prison, and that's when he began to see the light. They said that, like, one thing that a lot of people saw the movie, but guess what? I didn't just read the book. Yes, I have a maternal grandfather, and yes, I learned a lot by sitting down, talking and listening to him. Assalamu alaikum to my granddaddy, brother Omar, Clarence Omar Salam, assalamu alaikum. Yes, but now back to what I was saying. Now, Malcolm, he did everything under the sun. I mean, he was just like anybody else. So when he called himself burglarizing up there in Boston, and then ended up getting caught, then had to end up going to prison doing a lot of time that a lot of people wish they would have. That's sad though. Sometimes it takes being incarcerated to change somebody's life, either for the better or for the worse. But sad to say, but it is true. A lot of them seem like they get so institutionalized when they in there. They've started to like it and shit. But a brother like myself, I never went, and I don't think I want to go. But if I did, I make sure I would never, never, never go back again. But for real. No. But like I said though, I don't see how a lot of people just now, like they say, our leaders went to jail for trying to do whatever it was for the right reasons, but it's a lot of people who went because honestly, they were knuckleheads.
Talk to me, say something.
And they were knuckleheads. So I was told. But also too, a lot of our people went just for being at the wrong place, wrong time, and getting blamed for SHIT for whoever did, and try to put the blame on them so they can get years of cheap labor out of them.
Selfish, ungrateful, hit-sitting bastards.
Yeah, I said it. And I'll say it again to their face if I have to, but I'm going to chill and I'm going to behave. Because guess what? Some of them reign of terror, damn near just about over. But guess what? Also, too, and there's a lot of them, they continue to bust hell wide open for all the evil sugar honey iced tea, what they did to people. And they knew they were wrong. And like I told y'all once before, That's why they don't want to talk about the critical race theory, because if a lot of they so-called grandchildren, children read that, and they'll look at them like, ew, you ought to be shaming yourself. Well, guess what? MFs and SOBs like them rather be ashamed than damn look it. And that's on the real.
Talk to me. Say something.
But guess what? A person, when you know a person want to change their life for the better and for the greater good, you know they got a heart of gold. I don't care who it is. And they don't, you know what? God is not going to change nobody unless they want to change themselves. But there's a lot of people I've witnessed. I actually saw a lot of the changes in them, and a lot of people who I knew, and still know. That's why I was telling a couple of cousins of mine, sometimes God can make it where you hug them same, you get the person you hug later on in life is always a possibility. It'd be those same motherfuckers you couldn't stand back in the day. But guess what? Then between the years, everybody goes through changes, whether it's good or bad. But guess what? But it seems like sometimes it's meant for God to bring some people back together, especially if they have reforming ways. And that's what I was saying about Malcolm X too. He went to prison, yeah, true enough, so what? But he redeemed and he reformed himself very, very well. I mean, yeah, he joined the Nation of Islam. I ain't mad at him. But like he said, but I'm just gonna say it too. Just like with it's not just Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, whatever whatever religion of your choosing, it's a whole lot of good and bad in every religion. Sometimes the bad get the best of the good, but the majority of the time, the good always outweigh the bad.
Talk to me. Say something.
Hey, y'all know I'm telling the truth, the whole truth, and I went beyond the quintessential truth.
Talk to me. Say something.
But as I was saying, yeah, but Malcolm, Malcolm started seeing stuff, I know sometimes in life they say some things aren't meant to be said, and sometimes it's best to keep sometimes it's best to get quiet or something. Well, maybe so. But in the majority of that's the thing about it. A lot of
Sugar honey iced tea
don't get done about if you quiet. So Malcolm took it upon himself, called Elijah Muhammad out. Well, to be honest with you, I would have done that behind closed doors. And they could have settled their differences like men if they were behind closed doors. Because to be honest with you, that's what those Hasidic dogs want to see. And like they said, they played a game of divide and conquer ever since the world began. And y'all know they played a game of divide and conquer. But guess what? Now that we at that point where we knew the deal of how they separated the people. Now we done came a long way from being stupid to them. Better yet, we understand. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not, don't call me no racist. I'm just stating the facts. Cause I'm not. That's the worst thing you can call. You can call somebody when they tell them the real truth. But but a lot of stuff that was told years ago in this country, America with the 3 capital K's, was BU double hockey sticks, sugar honey iced tea. And I'm just gonna call it out for you.
Oh shit.
That's exactly what it was. And we didn't know a whole lot, but like I said, no disrespect to Christianity, but I give a lot of love, but I got a lot of love and respect and support for the nation, for Islam, for real. I mean, like I said, I support them, but that don't mean I convert unless it's my choosing, unless Allah permit. But like I said, it's my choice whether I want to convert or not. But I do support them because I mean, far as learning and self-discipline and yeah, Islam. But hell, I don't have to be Islam to know all that. I can just be a man and still learn just like anybody else.
Talk to me. Say something.
Now I'm gonna say something. When they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste, leave it. Because it is. And that's why I always say
ignorance
is at an all-time high. And that's on the real. I mean, people so ignorant, they act like they losing their daggone mind. They rather, instead of searching for the truth, they rather be settled and just accept what it was and just continue to co-sign bullshit. Well, that is not a necessity.
Get up off of your ass.
And stop believing all this
shit.
And I'm just telling it like it is. Stop accepting what's being told and learn and search for the daggone truth. I mean, stop being scared. Start being no man and show and then act like you can show me. Cause I'm gonna say this right here. I'll let them know. Your action speaks louder than words. Because guess what? Like I always learned, not just from Malcolm and not just from my granddaddy, from what I've been hearing most of my life. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You got that right. Because guess what? I ain't too quick to fall. Because if I do fall, I'm gonna get up. And when I do get up,
I'm coming at you harder than an uncooked steel crack rock.
And y'all know that's pretty hard.
And I don't even smoke that crap.
Yeah, but on the real, for real, I'm that kind of person. Don't take what you can't dish out and don't start nothing you can't finish. Especially, I mean, like I said, one thing about me, I'm not the type of person, I don't resort into violence. But if I have to,
I'm quitting to knock a motherfucker out.
But I choose not to do that because, like I say, what's that gonna solve? It's just gonna create more problems. That's why I always say that when I say a mind is a terrible thing to waste, think before you act. And I say that for a reason too, because if you let your emotions override your thinking, you will end up in situations you don't want to be in and probably can't even get out of. Word to Big Bird.
Run a power move on them.
And that's right. And that's why they say think. Because I'm going to tell you something. Life is a setup. I'm just saying, the ones who call themselves watching us, they want us to slip so they can have something to talk about. Well, guess what? satisfaction guaranteed, and you damn sure ain't getting your fucking money back. Basically what I'm saying. I ain't giving y'all his sentimental satisfaction if I had to, but guess what? One day, like I said, you gonna face your karma. And guess what? And I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna say, God don't like ugly. And probably can't stand your ass either.
Talk to me. Say something.
But I'm just gonna say this for real though. That's the thing. Mind over matter. Think before you act out. Don't let your emotions override your thinking. That's why, and I'm saying this for a reason. Because like I say, when I say you might end up in situations, you might can end up behind a 4x5 cell or stretched out 6 feet under this daggone earth. And I'm tired of seeing all our people getting stretched out over bullshit like this. Like I said, if we have to, we might have to start a revolution just to make just to let the world know that there's some people on this earth that's not jiving or playing. But now, it's a lot of our people scared to open up their mouth. They quick to bow down. They quick to co-sign and puck up. And they get too afraid to really speak how they feel. But I can understand them being afraid because guess what? That's their right and that's their choice. But that don't mean it's right though. Because I'm gonna say this right here too. That's what's wrong. I hate to say it with our people. We so brainwashed. We believe a whole lot of shit that was told us that we have no business believing. So, like I said, I mean, I can't say nothing about it now. Everybody in too deep in it now, for real. But I'm gonna say this right here. Not trying to be difficult to talk about nobody, but it's about time for people to really
Wake the up.
that's on the real. I mean, like I said, the truth is out here. We just really need to find it in our heart and in the depths of our soul to find that truth. And when we do, and like they say, if your eyes hear, if your ears can hear and your eyes can see, and you know, and God know, nothing else don't matter, and the rest will follow. Cause guess what? Keep striving, stay righteous, remain humble, and take every day one day at a time. And I'm gonna say it like I always say this too. Keep following those basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's all I'm gonna say. Just stay righteous and stay humble. Cause that's all you gotta do. And what's so hard about that? If it's really that hard, you probably didn't even graduate from alternative school. And I'm just keeping it real. You probably got an F in the tennis, but that's all fine and good. Because guess what? You got answered all that. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to call it the day. And we about to go out and we about to do like they used to do back in the 70s. Go out and have some fun, fill our bellies and like them old cats used to say, they used to go dancing. But in our generation, we say they go parlaying. That's what we say. But to this generation coming up, ain't no telling what they gonna say. They probably gonna come up with stuff we ain't never heard before. It probably ain't gonna never hear again. until, especially when we leave this earth, but that's all fine and good. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell show. I really, really appreciate y'all for that. And I want to thank all the viewers. And I want to thank Veronica Smith for participating on the live chat too as well. All right. And if you haven't subscribed, and if you find it in your heart and feel it in the depths of your soul, please hit the like or the subscription bell.
Sure will appreciate it.
And I want to thank everybody who took the time to check out, view, tune in, and watch the Carlos Stargell show with that bona fide G certified true ATL Atlanta born, now an official North Carolinian, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, God bless y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Please behave yourselves. Stop the violence and increase the peace.
So until the next time, y'all, peace. 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter. Assalamu alaikum and all that good sugar honey iced tea. Yo.